All right. I don't know if there's supposed to be like an intro or something, but here we are. Doom on the 32X. Needs to be some music. Let it play a little bit. Can't change general volume, that kind of sucks. There's music. I thought this one wouldn't have it. Run, fire. Okay. It uses a 3-button pad, that's not too bad. Select levels off the bat, okay. Go to level 1. I'm gonna sit here and wait a little bit. See how loud this is. Audio's a little loud, but this sounds pretty low to me, to be honest with you. I'm gonna check it out anyway, so we'll start in a minute. You know, lower resolution and all this doesn't look that bad. This is kind of what I'd expect from Doom, although I'm pretty sure even on PC you can turn down the resolution and make the screen smaller and make the UI bigger and leave it at this audio level. I think it sounds nice. Oh well. My phone's dying and I don't want to go all the way and grab a charger. I'm gonna start like this. Alright. Hurt me plenty. I've actually played Doom 1 like once. Obviously, everybody's always started Doom probably once in their life. Okay, 6-button pad gives you more buttons, I guess. These are just the ones you can't change. Okay, the hold uses to strafe. I don't like that. Let's see. I am using my Sega Genesis pad. That's fire. Yeah, B is fire, A is run. Okay. My controls are set up really nice. Which is a bit of a problem when I'm playing with the same pad on a different console. Obviously, right? I remember all this pretty perfectly. Gonna be wobbling every fucking where in this game. Resolution in the background looks really nasty, but hey. Best I can do. I wonder if the Sega 32X, the 6-button pad attachment, like maybe the controller came with it. What would you do if you didn't have a 6-button pad and you wanted to play this? My question. Get him? No. Barely see up there. It's like a blur. It's like a bunch of jumbled up pixels. Ammo for a gun I don't have. Thank you. Oh my god. Still got me. Hello? Full ammo. No, I haven't made it very far in this Doom, to be honest with you. Nope, no secrets because I don't know any. I've only ever played Poodle Doom. Know that one. Never actually played Doom 2 or any other besides Doom. Doom 64, I think it was. We played on stream one time. It sounded like a little delay on those. I guess not. Glad you can hold the button to there you are. That was 14 damage. That's more than I would have expected. What is this? Not going up. There's some music, but it's very low. For me it is. Barely hear the music. Does play at pretty good 60 FPS, I would assume, if not 30. It is pretty smooth. As far as the controls go, too, they're pretty snappy. Feels like shit because the Genesis D-pad is pretty shit. Hey, I do what I can. I gotta stop saying that. Mine's from Retrobit, and it comes with two L&R bumpers that don't really do anything because Sega never had those buttons. Secret... Oh, I wouldn't know. To be honest with you. They're not... Oh, it was in the middle. But it is a 6-button pad. Very genuine, unique. I gotta get a 3-button pad just to finish off the set as well. I'll do that eventually. I also want to buy the Sega Saturn one. If I can be immersed in a Saturn game like that. Hear that? A little bit of crackling on the music. It's pretty good for what it is. Alright, was this the other way through? Red door. I come from that. Alright, red door. Dead body on this side. I didn't do that one. Alright, I gotta get used... That's, yeah, acid. I gotta get used to strafing in this game. Wrong button. Because it does make use of... well, you saw 3 buttons. I haven't actually used the map now that I think about it. How the hell would this open? Got armor. I could go back and check, actually. Got enough pistol ammo. If I see a new enemy, I know how Doom works. Like I said, I only played the first level. Oh, the first game, but I have played Brutal Doom and a bunch of other bullshit. We did play Doom 64, obviously. I gotta repeat myself for anybody just joining us. Not me walking, is it? I'm walking here. Alright, so it was just my mind, I guess. It's a pretty relaxing Thursday. I've got nothing planned for the... Oh, is this new? For the weekend, but I'm sure we can figure something out. I would say it's not too bad, but it's kind of hard to get used to what the hell happened on the door. Huh? Did it... Is that on a timer? I could have sworn there was an opening right here. I looked away for a second and here we are. Alright, I guess it was a timer. Yeah. Door right there. You like the wireframe map. Got a grid and all. Alright, well. Missed that secret. Buddy up here. That. Evening. Blasted. Armor and all. Can't go there anyway. Shotgun ammo. Not gonna waste it. But yeah, it's a little weird to grab on to. Nope, not the button I wanted. Thank God for the elevator. What was I talking about? Yeah, you know how Sega's got the ABC set up on their controller. It's kind of hard to shoot with one and then move the finger on the other without subconsciously holding shoot button, which is wasting ammo. Two of these opened. I gotta go up anyway. This. That's the ending. I even want to leave. Gotta be a way to do things. I'm not seeing. Oh well. Probably not gonna be Doom, but at the very least say I played through the first game. Not doing well either. Not that great. Anything else here? Three. Hoping to hear some more soundtrack, but all I know is that one Metallica sounding track. I thought it was the first level, but I was wrong apparently. Pretty sure the whole game is just a 90s gem. Or is referencing and stuff like Metallica. And a bunch of other 90s metal bands. 80s even, I'd say. Game ain't that recent. Wrong button. Shit. They do give you enough time to dodge that, but it's still hard enough for me. Okay. Not afraid to use quick saves, mind you. We already knew that. Oh shit. That was more of a oh fuck, I can't move type of reaction. Let me go check some of these things. Never mind. Alright, I'm just losing my health being there. Well, one wouldn't hurt. Yeah, the 32X. sure we all know this is... Okay. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Nothing I can do about that. No. Alright, well. That's too bad. 32X. Now, Genesis and N64 are 16-bit consoles. I'm pretty sure the 32X would just double that as an extension. I would say it's really good. Again, Sega just got shafted completely. Either by Monopoly-esque tactics from Nintendo or just overall internal problems. Dang. Because as far as I know, I lose everything. We're not doing that. As far as I know, Sega of America and Sega of Japan are also kind of beefing. I'm pretty sure that's kind of why the Master System and all that kind of failed in this side of the world. It was only really successful in, call it, Brazil. Because they had an actual department that knew what the fuck they were doing. He was right behind me. This slowly. Never mind. Honestly, I would have preferred a world where Sega was still making consoles and making content that wasn't just Sonic. Fine, I guess, but Rabbit. Not even a lot of health. Tiny health packs. But anyway, let's have a little bit of fun with Doom here. Who knows, I might just turn on a whole other port. Damn, I did it again. Gotta be the music. I thought something was about to blow up. I would have been afraid, okay? I knew it. I was looking at the wrong way. Alright, he got a shot in. That's normal. Okay. Still got the same guns. Doing pretty bad. Anything new open up? See if we can make it back in one. Not going in there. I wouldn't go down here. But he stole mine. What the hell did I just do? Take that. How are we doing today, I guess? I really got nothing else to talk about. Till we get to like a new level something. Blue door. There's something. Alright, I can't go that way. Got it. There's that power up that I can't really get. Gotta be something I'm missing. I never went this way. Alright. Not fooling me. Knew it. Really hated how you have armor, but you're still getting hit through your health. Kind of annoys me. There goes Pinky. Yeah, see what I mean? Point blank, and I'm still getting hit. That should be it, though. There's something. Crit. Hey, the yellow key. Does nothing for me because I don't even know where the yellow thing is. That's it for here. It spawns side of the map. There's probably something if I drop down there, but I guess we can try it. I do like... What? There's gotta be something there. I knew it, something just went down, but what else am I supposed to be doing here, actually? No jump. Missing something? Alright, well, we're ignoring that secret because I'm not savvy enough to get to that, I guess. Maybe I gotta activate, like, a bridge or something. Gotta be it. There's no jump. This was Brutal Doom. Maybe. I know that one has a jump. Got other shit, too, but... really gotta stop saying. To get used to the controls, it's not too bad. Again, get used to the Sega gamepad. I feel like it's the button positioning. Not as fun or something you know, like the Super Nintendo one with the diamond shape of the face buttons. A placement, not the actual face buttons or like that. You know what I mean. Damn. Oh, we made it. Didn't even use the yellow key. That we're never gonna get. Unfortunately. Where are the brainiacs and the lurkers that tell me how to play and give me like a rundown of the entire game when I need them? I gotta get some water in. Let me know if the game is too low or something. I don't mind not screaming, but it's probably better this way. Gotcha. We do get a lot of views here and there, but usually always people that come in for like a minute and then I guess decide it's not worth watching. It's disappointing. Gosh. To be honest. But I can't really do much about it. Hit that. Hopefully there's nothing back there. That's not coming back up. Okay, it's just an elevator. Music's not here. Thing on the map. We could go back. Risk. Oh. I forget you can run. Made it. Alright. Get the rocket launcher. Not to be confused with the rocket launcher from Metal Slug, which we do have to keep playing. I'm pretty sure that health goes down slowly. Oh, I guess not. I was thinking of another power-ups. I didn't even see one on my... Hey, the music's super low. What the f... Get the shit out of me. Wrong button. Alright, I'd say we're doing pretty well. I just see like new door or something, I just go right through it. I don't really know where we've been or not half the time. Well, I should say I don't know where to progress half the time. Hi. Kill this guy, huh? Good. Now we're at the top of this area. Oh. Thing in the middle. Full ammo, I'm not using that scared. Alright, this is... would have been for the toxic waste, but we've already done it unless there's a thing I gotta do in here. No. Damn, he still got me. Thought he was dead. In the main gun. Could be pistol ammo. Not its own ammo. Point of that. Yeah. Thought it was a portal. Yellow key. I'm gonna skip on that there. Hey, at least we're using... This port's really not that bad. It's actually really good. It's very blurry. Of course, even if the resolution is that lower, it's still very blurry on the eyes. For John. But it is pretty faithful. It's got the whole AUI. It's got the weird rock background when you make the screen smaller, like you do on PC. Or no. Movement could be better. Exit. Not really. Barely make out what that is, and I'm sure you can in most instances. I was gonna say, is this what I think it is? No, it's not. It's missing 2 bars. Alright, yeah, it is. Okay. Up there. Me. Could have fooled the YouTube AI more like. I don't have the yellow key. Or blood there. Go back. Let's see what we can do. Isn't much. Acid should have suit. All right. Nope, nothing here. What a wonderful acid bath. What was even the point of this? I guess throwing yourself out and coming back out the secret area. Or... God for the map. Missing some area. We didn't go through the blue door. Probably what we need. Oh god. One of my favorite demons. Pinky. Those are just imps. And pinkies are just whatever the fucks. Today. You got me. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Oh boy, a maze. Our favorite. Nothing. This our way out. Pretty much. Still something else. The bridge, probably. Got that. Did anything here affect anything? No, it's just a bridge. What did I miss? This maze. More enemies, probably. Very lonely, huh? Nobody else really joins the stream or anything. I want to hold you hostage every time I'm streaming or get through. I couldn't strafe in time. Oh well. But yeah, I'm guessing after a certain while we'll be able to make it to where more people are chatting so we can have that hey chat experience telling me about. I don't think I'd ever prefer to people chat unless... Alright, time where the map shines. Auto map. Everything. Alright. Made it out of that. No. What was I Anyway. Putting that aside. We made it. Level 4. I think. Mission 4. Did pretty good, I guess. Entering level 5. I wouldn't have a name for a chat anyway. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste the rockets. Never actually would have a name for a chat, and even if I did, it would just be something like chat or a chat, or I wouldn't even ask people for opinions anyway, either. At the most, I'd be like, what the hell do I do now? You know, you can answer if you want, but chances are I'm not gonna respond or read it. Not if it's a spoiler, obviously. To go, where to go? Dead end. We'll play some other ports of Doom. I'll unplug this controller so it's not horrible. Quickly talking about, like, you know, original Doom. Alright. We did a lot. Still more we can do. How do we get that way? I'm not dropping in a toxic waste. Needless to say, we're just going to be playing the SNES version, if not. I don't know, anything 16-bit would do it. Well, this looks like an elevator texture, but I guess not. Just a outside wall. That's a big health pack, probably, that I'm not getting. That's probably the way to Pinky. Would you get up there then? Guess we're going all the way around. I get for hitting the wrong button. Like that. It is getting hot as hell, so nothing much. Be here for like another hour. Go down now. I don't mean to shoot eyes, but it's... I like to shoot the barrel. Not when I'm close to it. Oh. Scared the hell out of me. I knew it. I knew there was something fucking stupid coming up. I knew it. Alright, how far back are we? Pretty far. This again. Maybe I'll retreat. Alright. I don't know what else would be 16-bit. There's not that many Doom ports anyway. These are opening up very slow. Activate everybody. On every side. Okay, maybe that was too much. On. Son of a bitch. Got me stuck here. Losing it. Alright, take two. Open the door. Doing that again. Dumbass barrel. Got me stuck. More of them. I know it. Oh, got me. And they're gonna get me. Get it, somehow. I'm more thinking, I was like, I don't even know what's 16-bit, really. Besides the SNES. Had to happen. Is there any point? I don't really care about getting ammo and whatever. Ah. We'll get hit. Right. I can probably rush to get that kind of stuff. Maybe I gotta drop. Alright. You didn't need to do all that. Go. Ammo. Rat it. Know what the hell I came here for besides... Yeah, I think. Got that. Now we can get out of here. I don't know if the PC Engine has Doom, probably. Japan does have Doom. Quite a bit of it. Where to go, where to go. Really don't know. There was a blue door somewhere. Somewhere. And I fell. Why my character wasn't moving, I have no fucking clue. Again, that way for reason. That's open. You have to get the hit in. I think we're almost done. So far, this port's really good. Anything gonna jump me? Might be abused. Quick saves too much, but nobody really cares. Without it, we wouldn't do anything. I was hoping the wall would push me. Now we have a blue key, and now I gotta figure out where to go. That even does, I think. On the right track. Getting a slight headache playing a lot of these games. Maybe I'm just getting too old and I'm losing it. But I'm also just pretty sure it's just me straining my voice, trying to be as loud as I can for all of you at home watching. So yeah. Ready to get in there. I barely see anything. Oh, no you don't. Corner it is. Everything. Well, I have to force myself. Otherwise, you'd never hear me. It's a pretty big problem in person, too. Being in a crowded place or being anywhere besides home. And I have to force myself to be loud. If it were up to me, I'd never open my mouth and talk to begin with. Hey, I gotta do... I gotta do something. Let's see. I guess it's something to do with maybe the harmonics, the vibration, or whatever. Me trying to louder. Because I can feel it at the top of my mouth. Roof of my mouth, or like, you know, that kind of area, like in between the eyes, behind the nose, that. that. It's hard to explain and put into words, but how it feels. It's like trying to describe a very specific pain. Add to that to my voice being pretty low and pretty lackluster. Not a great experience trying to force yourself to be louder. I don't think a mic's gonna ever fix that, no matter what. They can see me not dodging in time. That. Alright. Oh, that was stupid. Now we're all the way far back. That's what I get for not quicksave. This is truly what I get. I'll take two, I guess. Loading times are really, really fast. Ow. That was great. Really have to do that. Who knows, we might be able to beat the game. Or not. Depending on how difficult, I guess, the game is. Or how long the levels can. We got him. Fuck. Yellow key. Red keys are in the back. I figured. Putting them aside. No blue key. can't tell me there was no point to this fucking opening. Alright. The music is there, it's just very, very quiet. Parts that are there are this. Not the best. Not very, doesn't really hype you up, and that's a yellow key. Red door. Always gotta get that shot in. Perfect spot for the suit as I'm getting chased. But doing what we can. Pretty bad. Ignore the sides. Go. I just come here for secret. Alright, so blue key. The hell? Blue doors. No new enemies. That goes around. Draw yellow key. You know what I mean? Yellow door things. Blue key. Way. Figured. Chances that I press this, something happens. Alright. Nothing happened. Get the yellow key. Go on. The whole room here. Oh, we went there. Never mind. Alright. Yellow on the sides. These loop around, probably. Be surprised if that wasn't a door, but it's more like a light. This is really just bringing me back to when we played Disruptor, and I don't think I want to play that again either. For as fun as it was for a little bit, it did suffer quite a bit. As I tend to do with all boomer shooters. Nope, wrong way. Figured. Missing anything here? Doors. I was hitting the wrong button. Can't open that. Holy. And yeah, it's a game we played last year, probably. It was on the list, and I got it done with. It was alright. It was fun. Certainly had more mechanics, but it was certainly a hell of a lot more me editing out all the deaths in game and speed running that I had to do just to get anywhere. What now? Something. Or you were not. Like old first-person shooters like this, and I guess that's one game. I don't know why I thought the suit would give me protection from bullets. Of course not. Alright, we're just doing whatever the hell, for the hell of it. Now we can be done with that. What a quick saving. Just like a disruptor. I feel like it's more of a game added to the list of games that I did beat, and I'm never playing again. Alright, that's gonna do something. I already hear them. Has the door closed? Yep. Alright, alright, alright. Could have been worse. Or if they come out before I hit the button. Oh man. I just eat for the reflexes getting to me. But I think we're good. Maybe that's what happens when you eat too much chicken in one day. Not today. But I know there's more of you, yep. Plow right through them. Unlocking the hell out of Pinky. Okay. Door opens. For nothing. Get me out of here. There's like 12 levels. 15. I forgot already. But I ate some in this afternoon and like a couple hours ago. First time was on purpose. Reheated. Not the best. Next one was Chick-fil-A. Also not the best if we're being honest. Getting a little fatigued. But hey, chicken. Never had a capture card. I remember very early videos were made with my phone. Either through recording or I just had screen recording apps on my phone. In fact, I don't know if you can dig all the way back, but some of my early videos were made emulating on my phone. There's a Fire Emblem 8 playthrough that I did on my phone, which I should go back and check because it actually has my face on it at one point. I was playing around with the camera function, like a front-facing camera. Must have been, ow. Must have been very late middle school, probably. Back when YouTube made money, obviously. Now it pays pennies on the dollar, and well, it gets worse. Not dealing from here. Where am I going? Yellow key. It's one of those things you don't think about. Pennies are gone. Everybody wants an all-digital future. Quite certain I don't want that. The way pennies don't really bother me. Though to be honest, a lot of this currency has its use. Everything's just so expensive, you don't really need change anymore. Go figure. Alright. That's everything, I hope. Everything. Most part. Oh. That it? Alright. Anyway, yeah, you don't really use it. Because everything's been priced so high, you don't really have the need. It's not 10 or 20, isn't really buying anything anymore. You can thank a lot of people for that. I think boomers are at the top of the list when it comes to that kind of thing. Specifically American boomers, obviously that's kind of the only boomers there are. They're the ones that, not at the forefront, but they're the more vocal, or, yeah, I guess they are the forefront. They're not the main starters or beginners of this bullshit, but they are pretty big up on the list of people that gotta go first. Ever let a boomer tell you how great they had it back in their day and how you're just lazy? You know? Back in their day, you know, they could buy a house, 2 cars, a full family, dog, cat, and still have enough for every single Christmas. Now they do ignore the fact that obviously they got paid more and everything cost less. Meanwhile, now everything costs more and we're getting paid even less. They never equate those numbers into the equation, or how they were getting paid more than we are now. It's always, oh, the economy, just get 2 jobs, or, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do this and do that. Sacrifice your youth for the company, the corporation. Give up your life so you can be like me and retire in my 70s. Then you can live life with the money you save. I just never got it. I don't get the whole point of giving up your life for a company just so you can retire and be like, now I can live my life. Now I can use the money I've saved. Right when I'm about to die of old age. I feel like ranting makes me play better, but we knew this already. And yeah, there's so much to nitpick. There's so much to break apart in their argument. But they never ever go through the fact that we're getting paid much less than they are. We could be working 5 jobs and still not make enough for anything on our own. We'd have to live in communal houses to be able to live comfortably. Not to mention that's not the one. This is the one. I think. Yeah. Not to mention weird anti-natalist overall worldwide. Not for everyone, mind you. Only a certain subsect of people are told not to have children. So combine that with rising prices, terrible economics, whether it's Bidenomics or Trumponomics, fucking matter. Yes, Doom. The political getting lost. We don't have a blue key. I go this way. Getting super lost. What are we gonna talk about? I was getting ads for a cruise whose whole, like, selling point is no kids. And mind you, I'm a very anti-natalist person. I don't believe in not having kids for the hell of it. I guess you could say I'm a very biology person, but that's besides the point. I just thought it was weird that I keep getting targeted ads, or that it's a whole selling. Let me just say this. Nobody's telling India not to have kids. That's all I'm gonna say on this topic. So moving on. Was that all? I feel like there's nothing else there. Ah, whatever. Where do we go? You know, sometimes I should just, I don't know, let my hair and my beard grow as much as I can. Take a boat to Europe and just pretend so I can get free housing, free money, and free phones, free internet, free everything. Just like all these other migrants. I don't even have to learn the language. It'd be nice to learn, you know, it'd be nice to go to Italy at some point. I feel like that's one of the only Western, yeah, one of the only Western nations I would go to. I feel like Western Europe is so much better. So many ways. People just think Eastern Europe is just war or unsafe, but it's really not. We'll look at a picture of France and then compare that to some Poland. You'd think you were in New Delhi or some comparison. Where are we going? This is a yellow key. That's a blue key. Already getting lost. I guess you're right. It would work here too. I would have to start speaking only Spanish though. Put on an accent. Come from a border town or something. There's nothing here. Where are we going? One of these days, I'm gonna just do a full-on political stream. And we're gonna be here for about 6 hours. It'd be better if I had a game to go with it. I ain't got the money to spend on some... There's some DLC for Hearts of Fire that I want, but I don't have the money, and I'm not spending any money on Paradox. Unless it's on sale. I'm not giving them any money. Just like... Keep going down this hallway. Just like... Tony. And it's not so much like I've got opinions that I need to share. It's more so we just did a whole loop again. It's more so like things to notice, like have we forgotten that these things happened or something? I'm just putting it out there. Like trying to tell one of the other side that, hey, both parties are pushing for this kind of thing. Why are we not talking about this? Like, you know, it's weird when both parties are just in silent agreement of taking away internet privacy overall. Why are we looping again? Am I really just going in circles now? I guess that's something of a broader problem that we would have to address, which general collective conscious lowest common denominator, which is normies, don't care about anything. So many things to point out how I don't know where the hell to go. A way to get in there. But yeah, I guess it'd all be reserved for like a political stream. Looking for anything, really. I'm wondering. Oh wow, secret. I didn't even. I need a direction. It's acid it is, then. We had to go through the acid. This is one of those things where you just kind of have to sit there and somehow figure it out. Somehow look at the thing very closely. Big fucking map. Those things really get me in. Like, there's a difference between having already been here. No point to this. Think. Like, obviously having really bright yellow paint everywhere is insulting to your intelligence. But holy shit, was it a secret that I would have never in my life found if I hadn't been looking around. There's some games that have mechanics. They teach you said mechanics. But then they throw a curveball at you and they give you a thing you could do with said mechanics that you never really thought about, because why would you do that? And then it's like a whole way to progress, and it's like, well, you never told me we could do this. What was I supposed to? But I can't think of any on the top of my head. I'll have to think really hard on that. This better not be a secret. I need progress. I don't need secret. Pretty to look at, but it's not getting me anywhere. Case in point. Got a lot of combos before. On Vogue. I remember getting a blue key at any point. How lost I am. I open to an enemy or two. Alright, we're doing this. Go. That's interesting. No, and if I get to it, I get to it. Being said, where the hell am I supposed to go for this? This door, probably? Yep. The exit. Might as well get the weapon on the way out. If I remember where to go. Blue key door. What did I even get? I just wasted my time. I did. I had some ammo. All the seat. Not for a lack of trying. Level 8. Can we even beat the game? And do I want to press that? Shouldn't there be a boss fight? We haven't seen any revenants, we haven't seen any big guys, we haven't seen any cyber demons or whatever the fuck. I gotta say, Doom 2016 had some really nice designs. Especially in the multiplayer, with a lot of create a character or customization options. Really love the cyber demon concept. We're getting beside the point. We don't even have to play any other port. We can just keep playing this. Audio bugs so hard because there's shit going on. Much death. Music's there. This looks like a boss room. But am I ready? I still think Doom Eternal is a much better game. Doom 2016. If only the multiplayer in Eternal was just like 2016's, it would make it a perfect game. But it's not. When am I getting the laser gun? We have 2 more guns left. I can't think of too many. Besides the Pulse plasma rifle and the BFG, which may or may not be a thing yet. I can't imagine what's going to happen as soon as I hit that. Oh, it's a door. Never mind. Alright, I think we're ready. I think. Only the music was there. Big ass room. Why would there be barrels? Not the one where you see, like, that too, where you see George Romero's head in one of these levels. Hey, it's you jackasses. I was just talking about different enemies. Get through. Getting stuck in the corner. There's some big health in the middle room. Probably get that. Little quick save. George Romero, not a developer? You might be thinking of John Romero. The zombie movie. And I'm pretty sure there is a difference. I could be wrong, though. Getting stuck. Gotta give it to them. New auto aim was gonna be bullshit. Or aiming was gonna be bullshit, so they gave you kind of auto aim. Gotta love them for that. But now what? Extra room? Top of the star? How? I believe his name was John Romero. He was in Call of Duty. He was one of the zombie maps. He was one of the featured characters in that map. He had a bunch of celebrity. Namely Danny Trejo, which is one of the ones that I do remember because I love that guy. So there's that. There's this. There's no map for any of this. Probably taking me some bullshit. Okay, we're at the very beginning. Why? I don't know. Well, if you need ammo, I guess. Exit, teleporter, something. Nope. Get it. Mid-boss, I guess. Bobo's Anomaly. I'm pretty sure the first game is all about Mars. Beginning of the invasion. Weird corporation was experimenting with portals and they somehow opened up one to hell. Then the second game is upside down cross thing. Stupid. Okay. And then the second game is about the demons making their way out to Earth. Somehow, I guess they teleported to Earth. That would kind of make sense, I guess. You got portal action. I hate that kind of thing in games. Needless to say, I did hate the portal puzzles in the Pokemon gyms. Quite a bit. That did. I got a key. And I hit it twice, too. There's some really bad ones that I do get lost in, like Sabrina's gym, first game. I think there might have been one in third? No, could have been the fourth. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Where are we? Alright, we activated the freaky face. I don't want to see behind me. Because I can't move. Lava. Red key. Red door. I gotta start calling him door. Getting lost quite a bit. Where we came from. That was already dead. Got the map. Suppose we can beat the game. Was unnecessary. Blue key, not a single enemy. Oh, I killed them all. Hey, it's a echo demon. Killing me. Alright. Again. Now it's getting stun locked, don't it? Surprised even has like achievements as well. We got a red key somehow. I don't remember that. And we got a blue key. We got a key. Let's go. Oh, great. It all makes sense. My mind. Certainly is not a door to our enemies. No, it's not. The exit. It's an imp. Sure if that got you. Hey, 100. Got the achievement at the very least. Never doing that again. Level 10 Deimos. We're just going through all the moons, I guess. Mars. far as I know, there should be like maybe 12, 15 levels last I checked on the home screen. I don't remember. What did I even do? Hey, it's the Doom theme that you can't hear because it's so low. Gotta be the worst thing about this port, right? Doesn't sound that bad. It's got that... Oh, it's Berserk. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I just got brass knuckles. Still getting my ass beat. That. Bugged out. Oh, I don't think... I guess maybe they didn't expect anybody to make it this far. Here I am, goofing around. Wasting... There goes my... Berserk, or whatever that was. It's probably just brass knuckles. I just wasted all that health. For nothing. There's nothing is in here. Somehow playing this makes me want to play a flash game. Reminding me of the good time. I don't know. I do have a list of a lot that I want to keep parity, but I don't have the space to download them all. Or at least I do, I just don't want to... I don't want to commit to space yet. But once I have all of them downloaded, I might have to buy a whole terabyte of data. Eventually. Alright, this looks like bullshit. That do. Alright, let's... Whoa. On a strafe. Okay, I'm getting stuck on walls. It's neat. This did something. Opened up the door for everybody. I'm guessing one of them was correct, the other one just opened a bunch of enemies. Let them out. Hopefully it's nothing I can't obliterate. Knew it. Door. Hey, it's the bullshit skulls. Things piss me off in Brutal Doom. What can you do? I feel there's stuff back we haven't looked at, haven't done. Can get through that. Too bad you can't hear the music. Now is the time to go back there. Done everything here. You get the key. I think that's what we... We're all new. The time, because I also don't know where I'm going. Box. This way. Way out. we're all here for. Never mind, that's not what I thought it was. Oh well. Got another ammo. That was that. Now we can go all the way back. Very bottom. Thanks. I'll go this way. No blue key. Oh, that was blue. I didn't see the blue outline. Man, the head bombing of hell. Can't be the only one getting a little dizzy looking at it for too long. Blue. This. Exit. Still more to be found, though. And surprised I don't either. Just for long distance, see the screen pretty well. But if I was sitting on a couch, maybe a good few meters, like, back, I probably wouldn't be able to see anything. I really hate going to the theater, honestly. Everything looks like blur to me. Even when I'm red key. Even where I wear my glasses, the theater, it still looks like it's a double picture and it looks pretty terrible. I guess I do have to get new glasses, but I tried last time and I was pretty stupid for not getting them. I was socially inept at the point of them bringing it to me and I didn't get them. Just gonna activate like barrage of enemies. I heard a door close. I might have been the one behind me. I hope. Curious. Apparently. Hey, I just got here. Already getting assaulted. Hurts like hell, too. exit. Glad you've been here for this long. It's been 2 hours now, and we've had a few influx of people. That's kind of what I like to see. I'd rather see people chatting more than them just silently lurking for like a minute or two, and then never coming back to engage again, you know. But what can I do about it? Nice sentiment to have, but it only works if there is more people here. This again, I don't really want it. Or waste of health. That's not everything. It is everything. Now what? Or even anything in this way. You. I don't know if I gotta sneeze or give that thought a second. Like clear this room. Alright, but yeah. You break PS2 game. Broke the disc. The core. I don't think we're done yet. Door there. Blue door, I think. Yeah. Alright, never mind. I think. 2 ways to go, I think. Be wrong. Always wrong. I need that suit. Guess you scratched it. Original. I need that suit. Problem is, where did I see it? We're just looking at it. And I said I was going to come back for it. Now if we can make it back, we're gonna go this way. That's right here. And I think it cycles around. No, it does not. It does. Yes, it does. I got lost for a second. That looked like it would have been dangerous. We got it. Now we're... I don't like that. Like something here. Different tiled floor. It's gotta be something. Hanging body parts. More suit now. Normal door. Doesn't look like nothing. There's nothing. That's not all. Feel this coming in slightly. That's gonna hurt. No, we're good. No, we're not. You can't jump, can you? That's that door. That's a blue key. We're progressing quite a bit. We're actually gonna beat this game in record time for me. The base, not bad. But I gotta get through this right away. Was. Did I grab? Of course, I have to keep getting hit. Why does it always happen? Straight away, I'm surprised. Mountains. Skybox. Okay. Dark room. A lot of ammo. Bunch of pillars. Got this. Buddy, home. Buddy, home. Yep. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully. For healing items or any kind. Ammo works. Progress. There isn't anybody hiding here. All right. We made it somewhere. Wrong button. How are we sounding? I don't remember what I did to the mic. I might have changed the noise gate to allow a little bit more. Maybe not. This is the end. Okay. Maybe there's some secret there that I could. I get. I think the biggest thing is I would hope that it's not cutting out the beginnings of my sentences. I can't get through that yet. All this for a max health. I suppose. If I could only get back, it's a little bit better than how we were. Level 12. It's been getting worse, of course. The hell is this? It had been getting worse, and it's very random, where it'll start cutting out my sentences no matter what I do. Or like the ends of my sentences, or like when I say S's or T's, it doesn't pick them up, I guess. Different decibel noises. And it was happening very often in the last stream, I believe it was. Not the Game & Watch one. The one before, it might have been Miss Pac-Man, I don't know. But I played around with a compressor, an expander, instead of a noise gate. I don't think it went very well. My only issue was just, I need a noise gate, no matter what. Otherwise, you'll hear every single noise coming out of my speakers, which are in front of my mic. I'm behind the mic. And that's a problem with a condenser mic, which it picks up sound from all directions, and it's indiscriminate with the sounds. I knew it. Unlike a dynamic mic, which is more sensitive to whatever's right in front of it and not what's all around. But yeah, with the noise gate, it just turns off all audio, pretty much, until it hits a certain decibel. And since I'm so close to the mic, it picks it up for the most part. It just blocks literally everything else. But the noise gate turns off the mic completely for anything that's below a certain decibel. So it ends up just cutting out my own voice sometimes. That's why I don't whisper or ASMR you a lot more. What? Always concave? Guess so. So I tried the expander, which makes noises kind of slowly back down, like a compressor, so my voice has the same volume. Whether or not I yell. I think I ended up just turning it back and just dialing down the noise gate a little bit. I don't remember what I did exactly, but it's a big pain in the ass, and I'm not touching that shit ever again. I'll just buy a new mic and hope it works more. Easier. Alright. I don't know where to go. Pretty big map. That's what I'm afraid of right now. But yeah, do it for you. That's a... hard to say, but that's a very safe response, I guess. True, I suppose. Like asking me where I want to eat. My only response is wherever you want. Honestly. That's not a way to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know where I came from. This is nothing. We're just wasting time. Health. Everything. Yeah, very indecisive. I don't know. There was nothing here. Great. I hit a thing. And it did a thing. Yeah, I guess I'm a very honest person. Like, I value honesty. It really matters at the end of the day. I don't want to be told, you know, some generic responses. My day-to-day. Too bad the world's going in that direction. Maybe that's why corpo speak is really, really obnoxious to read through. Alright, more ammo. Still don't know where to go. We're just going in circles now. Wherever new is opened. Isn't open yet. I gotta do something that's gonna activate and then I'm gonna have to fight. Probably. There's not so much to talk about playing Doom. Really just winging it. Guessing it's gonna hurt like hell. Touches me. Alright, now we have a blue. Music's still okay, but it's not metal. The metal that I was promised. Some ammo. We'll have to go back and go to that door. I don't care about secret. Might be something open and some things I really don't care right now. Too late for the suit. Never mind. Long way. Alright, everything's red. Yellow door. Figured. Red. That is progress, probably. The drop. So many things to do. Go red. think we're doing it. Aha! Never mind. Holy shit. Not like this. Could have been better. There's no point in coming in here. So, good job. That wasn't... It's a timed... Looks like. For what? I don't know. This. There's some bodies crucified up there. Ignore that. That's something. That's also some. Pretty art. An exit. Alright. The exit. Oh, back we go. I think we got everything. Nothing here anyway. Alright. Got some ammo. This is all we have left now. Oh. We have this thing for. Feels more like a grenade launcher. But it's a missile launcher. Alright, a bunch of acid. Great. Armor is something. Now we can be ready. But I'm not. Been sitting too long. Gotta get a new chair too. Probably never do that. Bunch of free stuff. See what happens. Very bright red too. Well. in your face red. Not that bad. Gotta get a lever button to open that. That's gotta be the exit. Something. Now what? Now what do I do? Romp through that. But I came here for nothing. Nothing here. Ah. Ah. No point. I have to be missing like a button or thing. Real terrible if there was like a button back there that we had. Turn around. I don't know how I did that. Looks open. Shows my health. Oh. There we go. I don't want this shit. Better not be a secret. It is. Well, no luck. Gotta be a way to open that. No other way to go. Gotta be a button. This is a secret in and of itself, but I can't get through anyway. No point. Wow, this wireframe mapping is getting weird. You have to hurry up before it wears out. Right. I don't think it's gonna matter. I feel like it'd be places we would have had to have gone through way early on in the level. Anything else, you can chalk it up to being where I came from. Yes. Alright. Gotta be a button. Something to press. Wasn't anything in here. Where the exit is. Got this door open. That won't open. Where we have to go. No point in going around because it's there. Alright, well. Can't open that. Now I don't know where the exit is. I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Figured, oh, we'll get to that eventually. Now I really don't know where to go. Been through everything on the map. Can't get to that. That just brings me back. They both just back. Yes. Thing. Again, with the shit, you move so fast you don't actually see. But it's fair to say we got all the secrets. Probably. Waste of health. Or not. Level 13, I'm... Hurts to sit for so long. I really just want more people going in. Never really cared about having, you know, massive numbers. But just knowing that there's people who enjoy watching old games like this is pretty good to me. I'm glad we can have these conversations. Like how Katsumoto said. I guess the point is, can't be small forever. There's gotta be a point to all this. Otherwise, I'd just silently record all these and not really say anything, just play through them without any thought. Alright, what are we doing? Well, it's enjoyable to a certain degree, but at some point, I'd rather not sit here and talk to myself. If it's gonna be like that. Forever. And if it's just you, well, I could just call you. And stream the game directly. I suppose it's more of a progression issue. No? Trying to get back in the groove of streaming and doing things properly. A couple of years now, and it's not gone anywhere. It's pretty much just a big plateau, and it's terrible. Pretty boring. Music's alright. Again, it's not loud at all, it's just there. Oh, this can't be another long level, come on. Well, partly, I guess, you'd be correct. And there's only so much I can do after a couple of years of nobody watching. Besides like one or two people, I guess. You've been the only positive constant, thankfully. Oh, we're getting beat. Not like back in the day where I could expect like a few comments will actually watch. Everybody having a good time, not just me. Where are we? What I'm looking for. Elevator. Window. It's a little, what's the word? Chainsaw. That's also not the word. It's demotivating in a way. You know, putting in so much effort, not really going anywhere. 4 years, no less. might have been affected by taking a break from streaming and putting out videos and all. But again, like after years of trying to bring a momentum back, it hasn't really gone. And I don't see it anywhere at this rate. Not saying I'll stop or anything. It'll just be one of those things in the back of your mind. Every time. I can't really think of anything else. Maybe put more shorts, I guess, but that... They've been doing really well, much better than streams and videos I've ever done, but... Just random people rolling, nobody's really watching. To be honest. It's a moot point. Best I can do is just, I don't know, be one of those Indians abusing the system and just copy-pasting everybody's videos and stealing content just to repost it. You know, that's the only thing that comes to mind, or abuse hashtags of the month or of the week to try to get on the algorithm for that day or week. Getting hit from that. There's nothing here. I think I came in here for no reason at all. Alright. There have been some morning streams. Not like I have time to be here in the morning, though. I guess I do, but... Nobody's really going to be up in the morning. EST. At the very least, nobody's ever on the mornings when I'm on YouTube. I follow people a hell of a lot of different times. But yeah, that's just my issue. Nothing to be done about it. Really nothing to be done about it. Other than stick to it, I suppose. Until it gets boring or I lose all inch of motivation. Thankfully, got thousands upon thousands of retro titles to keep this going. And my backlog's not getting any smaller. So there's that. Didn't go as well as I thought. This is also not going to go as well as I think. Balls exit. Swimming. Thing in here too. What a shame. We're not getting all the secrets. It is what it is. $14. God. Getting hotter and it's getting more ramped. Yes. Toxic. Right. Alright, now I'm lost. Not new. Open. New. Blue key for that. Imagine going back to play, what is it, N64, Doom 64? Darkness. Wow, look at this brightly. Get through. Yeah. I think we've played all the old boomer shooters. At least some version of all of them. Though there's still quite a few left. There's some more obscure, lesser known accent, other stuff that I don't remember the name of, but it exists. You know, I'm wondering if having a partner would... having somebody wrong door. Maybe to just sit in, maybe play, well, who knows, maybe two personalities are better than one. Don't know. That's kind of what I based my, like I said, based my YouTube mostly on, which is people I used to watch back in the day. I was hoping he wouldn't shoot. But that was the whole crux of me starting in the very early days, and maybe their resurgence back in 2016, around that time, on the PlayStation. I didn't think the PlayStation made it so easy because I didn't have to use a capture card or anything like that. So it's finally free to play games that I had at the time on the PlayStation. That's when I started streaming because it was so much more easier now. I didn't need my crappy computer to do anything. Granted, my internet was not the best, but you can always dig and dig even further back. Very old playthroughs, like Metro. I know YouTube just recommends you old videos of people you follow. Does that to me a lot, and I guess it helps. I watch them. Needs more content to watch. I can't complain. Something open, and happy about it. There we go, I knew it. one more of you. And yeah, that's something I wish I would get more of, which is just engagement. I would value comments and chats more than leaving likes, which you can't even see anyway. They don't really matter anymore, they've been phased out completely. So it's pretty useless to try and engage your videos with those anymore. I still leave them anyway, but yeah, they don't do anything anymore. YouTube just care. Thing opened. There. Like that, no. An imp, hopefully. You know what? Oh hey, more rooms. Nothing. What are the chances there's something else in here? That. We good now? Filling up a lot of dead air. I do wonder what makes people stick around. We do have a red key, I don't know where that would go. Because, let's take shorts, for example, I guess. People come in, well, they're doom scrolling first off. They're not actually watching anything. But what would make someone sit around and actually watch the full extent? Alright, this isn't gonna work. Yeah. Full extent of the video. Even if it's like, I don't know. 5 minutes. 10 seconds, 15 seconds. I think 15 is the default. Usually I go to 1 minute if the clip is long enough, or I feel like the context map. Like I said, maybe it doesn't help, I just can't see myself posting funnies because I don't feel like I'm funny to begin with. It's a pain in the ass getting these shorts done. Just like it is getting these shorts and finding them to begin with. Finding scene, clip out. Now we have a blue key, but we don't use the red at all. The door, but for videos it's different. I just don't know how to get people to stick around for more than 1 minute. I think a minute is the usual view time that I get. We can leave now. Wow. Thing design. Now what? You know, when you see like average view time or watch time, I don't know what the hell it's called. This is the final? But I'll get to that. Getting mad in a second. Yeah. You know, if a stream is like 3 hours long, I'm hoping you can at least watch more than 10 minutes. I know people say nobody has a attention span anymore, but I can watch... I watch streams. The longer the video, the better, in my opinion. I do leave videos on in the background when I do things. But I'm also watching them. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. There's a really good channel that I watched recently. They're playing Chrono Trigger, and it's a 6-hour stream, the first one. I watched the whole thing through and through. If anything, I wish more channels that I follow did longer videos so I can, you know, watch them longer. But yeah, it doesn't work for my viewership, I guess. Does depend on, in general. Even I've had streams that go on for pretty long, and that's fine. I'll even take some of these backseaters that come in and tell me how to play the game after the fact, that I've already beaten the game or finished playing or just gave up. I'm sure someday I'll get a comment on this down the line telling me how I missed all these secrets. Or giving me the down low on how Doom was made. Which again, I'm cool with stuff like that. I don't research games as much as I should. What the hell did I just get? Invincibility, I guess. You know, there's usually a little text at the top telling you what you got. I'm noticing this port doesn't have that. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'm really not hitting anything. Ace ourselves. Go. You know, to the guy that was here, I thought it would be an elevator. When we were playing, I think he commented when I was playing Gull Cave on the Sega SG-1000. Pretty recent comment, and I didn't mind. But it does come off a little condescending, to be honest with you. I do wish people would take a little step back and like reread what they're... Especially in a video from like years ago. Not years ago. Months ago. Now, I haven't had it to get toxic in chat or in comments a long time. Thankful. But yeah, I just wish people would be a little bit, I don't know, forgiving or mindful. You know, I'm not a speedrunner, I'm not an expert on these, but I do appreciate extra info. Please don't give me a wall of text. Yeah, we can go over that a different time, I guess. In general, though, I'll take any comment I can get. The more the better, I would say. I would appreciate it a lot. Even if you're mad at the way I'm playing, or you don't like the game, it's engagement. And I'll take it. Better than no engagement at all. That's not even getting into tags and thumbnails and descriptions. I think the description is fine. I think the hashtags are too. Maybe the titles could be different. I'm not gonna go with the usual bullshit that YouTubers do nowadays, which is like playing Doom, but on the hardest difficulty, one-handed and with my eyes closed. Can you beat Doom with your legs or something, or your feet? You know, those kind of stupid-ass, like, gaming-related videos nowadays that people try to spam out and get out. Things like where they have some weird-looking... You know, I swear, most big YouTubers might... Either they all have the same high-quality thumbnail, like artists, or they're all using AI, because there's no way they all look the same. You know, there's no way they all have these same-looking thumbnails, but very artistic-looking designs for the game they're playing or whatever. And that's not even talking about the fact that they have their big old face with a surprised, copy-pasted look. Like, it's just trying to copy Mr. Beast at the end of the day, which I also think is pretty cringe and stupid. But the day that I put my face with an open O face, all surprised at the thing I'm playing, is the day that I get off YouTube. Holy shit. There's so many things to talk about. And I know, you know, you want growth, you know, copy what the others are doing or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my surprised face on every single thumbnail like I'm Mr. Beast. And I'm most definitely not using some stupid-ass red arrows to point out what's happening on the screen. Or big text, or use some stupid-ass titles like the game you've never played. Those piss me off like you would not believe. Or some stupid-ass shit like Sega or Nintendo doesn't want you to play this game. Or the game Sega doesn't want you to remember. You know what I do? I do a right-click, or just click on the 3 dots, and I go, don't recommend me this channel anymore, please. And hopefully I don't have to see them ever again. Those are the worst type of titles, and I hate that it's become a trend in the algorithm. I hate that there's an algorithm to begin with. But yeah, wanted mad, I guess we're having a rant now. We're on it. Fuck you. Need a red key. I guess you could say I'm very old school, but I just really hate those trends. Bad enough that shorts are unwatched. And I know I keep harping on Indians, but there's whole botnets and like webs of millions or billions of Indians copy-pasting each other and copy-pasting templates, stealing content, reposting compilations, reposting anime clips. And it's always the same shit. And they get like a billion views in general. And all they're doing is just stealing off each other and just posting random hashtags that are popular for the week. Just so they can get on top of every algorithm for that week. Meanwhile, somebody actually interesting, you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody's content to actually show up on your feed. All that to say, I stopped scrolling shorts in general. I just watch the ones that I get in my feed. Overall. I don't go to the shorts page anymore. Just did a whole loop. I was just there. But yeah, I can go on all day about all this. Needless to say, if I see any anime clips in my or its main feed, main YouTube feed, I'll just not interested. As much as I love watching anime stuff, I'm not gonna give some Indian and wherever the fuck money so cheaply and freely. Same goes for like people using AI for AI commentary. I'm not against AI, but if you can't even speak for yourself or write for yourself, don't bother. You know? As soon as I hear the AI voice narration, I just click off. Don't recommend this channel anymore. I don't even bother. I delete the history as well. If you're ever... Even if you do that, you don't recommend channel, you should still delete your history. YouTube will keep recommending shit if you don't do that. And I've seen Google put ads on your watch feed or your history. Might as well check on that as well if you haven't, because they do add ads to your history sometimes. I think I've seen Japanese streamers use it. Longer like VTubers or actual real streamers. You might be thinking of Google's or YouTube's own voiceover, which uses AI to change voices over to your native English or language, which I also turn off anyway. I think AI is perfect for translation, but I don't want to hear the narration. I just want subtitles, please. And that's an issue because it's on by default, and yes, I'm stalling. Alright. Hell, I'll even take foreign audiences, the Japanese. I do have a couple hashtags, and I know I'm getting booty blasted right now. Not doing that shit. Doing that again. I do have a couple hashtags for Japan and all that when I'm playing anime games or just any game in general, or like any... I go even more in depth when it comes to like Japanese only games, you know, exclusives or translated games. Maybe Japanese will help me out or something, even if they can't fucking speak English. Thank God for AI translation in that case. Done here? And yeah, I love the Genesis. Sound chip is perfect. For as much as people shit on it for no reason. That's on the developers that don't know how to code, or didn't know how to code at the time. Unless you were a Sega Sonic Team composer. What did that do? E. For what? Where's the red door? Oh my god. You know, the tracks I've heard have been pretty good. Oh. Barely hear anything. Now to find the red door. God, I hope that's the one. Open sesame. Hey, it's a piece of shit. Echo demon. But hey, we're done. Get me out of here. Hey, no secrets. Surprising. No BFG. Also surprising. I just spawned, you know. Boss fight number 2. I know there's friendly fire. Get in a line. See what happens. yeah, I wouldn't mind having a foreign friend. Especially Japanese, obviously. They probably know more about some of the games I play, or want to play, that don't have English translations yet. That's a lot. I can guarantee you half my backlog is untranslated Japanese, unfortunately. Most of those being visual novels. You know, you'd expect. Never played the PC version. I've only played Brutal Doom, and that's a very big departure. I gotta sit up. Alright. I don't think I've ever played the second. Somehow that hit me. Did I mention I'm not that great? I'm playing with the original. Okay, where did we do in that actually? Playing with a reproduction Sega Genesis controller, so as authentic as it can be. Now, I did see a 4-pack of N64 controllers, you know, USB controllers. I do want to use that at some point. Where the hell? I got lost for a second. You gotta look. Good one. Really just doing research. Looking up the names, looking up for user review. To be honest with you, never trust professional reviews. Especially when it comes to gaming. Always look up... Gotta go this way. Always look up user reviews. Yeah, funny, we've gone to a point where it's so much more trustworthy to listen to random people on the internet than paid professionals who pretty much just get paid to lie to your fucking face nowadays. That a bitch. Alright, you're gonna open and I'm gonna get assaulted. I don't have a single... There we go. What an ornate way to tell me that the level's over. Good ending. That's it, I guess. Yeah, John Romero. I was thinking of George Romero. And Carmack. Now you know what I mean. But hey, this Tetris-ass music. Thank you, Brian Coburn. I don't know if you made this version, but... I was expecting a big boss fight or something. I don't know if the Sega version had deleted missions. Well, the 32X. Or something. Horrors of hell could not kill you. Your most cunning traps are no match for you. You have proven yourself in the best of all, as the best of all. Congratulations. Good job, ID software. You're happy. wherever you are, whatever you're doing, which isn't much, to be honest. Zombie man, shotgun guy, imp. Get the demon with no name yet. Lost soul, not my favorite. Dickhead. Baron of hell. They're not cyber yet. We don't have the other ones too. I guess that's the second game, right? Right, it's just looping. Am I looping like an end screen or something? Not like there's that many animations. There's no way out. I guess you're kind of just perpetually stuck on this until you reset the game. You can just take a picture with your, like, Sony or whatever brand new digital camera at the time. Be like, hey, I beat the game. Oh, is there anything I would even want to show? Not much. You beat the game, that's about as good as it's gonna get. So yeah. I can add that to the list of completed games. Isn't that big? That was a good 3 hours. I'm content. Alright. Hopefully, people that showed up every now and then were enjoying it. Was it a bad game? Wish it had music. But it is what it is. Which is funny, I just made this thumbnail last night, or this morning. I figured we'd throw a Sega game in there. But whatever. I'll put up the thumbnail for tomorrow, day after, probably. See what happens. But yeah, till next time. Goodbye.